trying to get to Drewsteignton, and it's quite provincial at the moment. Look at this. It's very narrow, lots of passing places needed. I didn't know this giveaway would be here, but it's got to be forward, right? Even though it doesn't say it anywhere. Right, here we go. After a lot of weird narrow road driving, Drewsteignton. So now we've got to turn left past the church, and there is a free car parking down a narrow road. There's a church to the right which you cannot see. Well, while I'm waiting for the postman, you can look over there and see there's a post office shop and a church with a St. George's flag, and I don't know what they're doing to this house over here. It's a bit provincial again. It's very dark. On Google Earth this is so dark you can't even see it. Oh, it's steep. Okay. God damn it. So here we are, Drewsteignton. I came here from Whiddon Down. You take a very provincial and narrow road which has lots of passing places and is quite hard to get through, stopping for other cars all the way basically, with moss in the middle of the road. It's not a real road. It's not even a real tertiary road. Anyway, there's a 2 Moors way that goes down here. There's a little ring of footpaths that can be done around a quarry lake there, and somewhere over here, East Fingal, there is another little ring we can do. I'm not going to take this north footpath, to save that for a better day. That actually goes a long way up there. I could take that to go all the way up to a place called Hittersley, and look, it even continues way up further. I think it's, yeah, it's the 2 Moors way again. So we might do a little bit of 2 Moors way a different day. We can also, you can't really see it, but this will connect us that way to Crossland, which again, that's a walk too long for today. Hello folks, alright, welcome to Drewsteignton. I've never been to Drewsteignton before, but I've got less than 2 hours and there are a couple of small footpaths I could do. Also, it is a cold day. I don't know why we keep getting these cold days, especially now June started, so it's meant to be official summer. We haven't had one proper sunny warm day, or even sunny day. That's annoying. Go away, helicopter. We haven't had even one proper sunny day since June started. This one doesn't count because it was pissing it down raining this morning. There are like puddles everywhere and there's a cold wind. I think it might rain again at some point. It's certainly raining for the next few days, so let's make use of this little patch of dry for just over an hour, or just under 2 hours. 1 hour 45. Here's the car parking where we started. Got some of these big giant daisies, or maybe chamomiles, whatever they are. And there's a green up here. Just exploring. Oh look, there's a church. Around the back of the car park for a sec. It seems like there's some woodsy thing there. We might be able to use that actually to get up to the church instead of going on the road. Look how dark and scary it is down there. Well, actually, it doesn't show up on the GoPro very well, but it is dark and scary. And then you got this thing up here, which is a wall. There's the graveyard and the church. Got a green. Oh, it's got lots of old bench there. We haven't even started yet, but are you liking? A nice little green here. Another seeming way up. What is this tree? This tree has weird flowers on it. How cool. What? Whoa, that's a weird leaf. What? I've never even seen a leaf in that shape before. Four-pointed leaf, and look, it's got this weird green and orange flowers. Look at that. Okay, tree identifiers. Tell me what this tree is. This is very cool. Look at its leaves. Oh, this is cute. I was about to pass this. Look at this bench. It's tiny, like a half hexagon bench, and it's fallen apart, so you can't really sit on it anymore, I don't think. Don't want to put too much weight on it. It'll break. And what does this say? Users of this car park do so at their own risk. I'm all about risk. That's good, that's a good sign. Drewsteignton Parish Council car park, June 2K4. Might go up there, or we might go up the other way in a sec. Does that also go into town? Dreve Arms. Alright, we're upside down. Let's try and do the Quarry walk first and see how long that takes us. More nice liking. We're going up this way, I think. Yeah, through the church ground. Hopefully we can. It's got no latch at all. Hey bird, what are you, a nuthatch? Kenneth Ashburner, what a cool name. Botanist, musician. 1927 to 2010. That's an expansive graveyard. There's one in the style of a shiny book. And that plinth thing. Okay, start at the church and love to see it, although it is a bit frayed on one end. Alright guys, so I think we get to the main road, so we will get to see the village, not just from the car, and then walk down a little bit of the road we came from Widden down. Church cottage. This cottage was purchased by public subscription, presented to the church for the use of the caretaker. Thatched roofs, kind of an old one. I think it's held in place with chicken wire or something. The Drew Arms Drogo. What's this? What happened? The importance of the colleges. 2025. Oh my god, this is modern stuff. On the evening of 2025, a fire broke out in the thatch surrounding one of the chimneys at Gleben Trilogy Cottages. I think Max was telling me about this actually. I'm appreciating the change there. Oh, they took photos of it after the fire. Oh no, the thatched roofs and everything burnt down. I guess people were living in them at the time. And that's what the reconstruction is. Here's the, I guess, the village centre. That goes to Exeter. That might be a route back to where I'm going to find the dual carriageway later. That's a shame, isn't it? You can sort of see the thatched roof in there actually. Oh, I can see it through the gaps. Okay, let's go find this footpath. That's one footpath. I don't think it's the one we want. Public... what does that say? Oh, public gardens. Public gardens? I might check this out. What do you mean public gardens? Anyway, old telephone box. What is public gardens? Not these. I guess it's like their version of a park, maybe. A secret garden. What? That shrews. Oh, I don't know. It sort of ends here. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Oh, hello. Hello, cat. Hello. Oh, cute brute. I can't see where they meant public gardens exactly, but this should be the road that we came in on, and there's a public footpath either side. Look at all these flowers, lovely. I just got to find it. I hope it's not going to turn out to be like that, because that's unwalkable. Old chapel. Let me see. Oh, look at those orangey plants, orange-red plants, like tulips or something. Let me get you up there. Lots of interesting stuff out. What is that? Here's something. What's... Oh, that's got to be something, hasn't it? That's... Oh, wow. What an interesting entry point. This is the bit where we want. We're not going down here. We're going up the other side. 2 Moors Way. I don't know what they mean by... I guess that's when they started the 2 Moors Way. Started maintaining it, 1976. Hunters Pass, Fingal Bridge. So we've been to Fingal Bridge, guys. Check the video of Castle, Drogo and Sharp tour to Fingal Bridge. And that apparently will take you down there. So that's an interesting little walk. 2 Moors Way, of course, cuts Devon in half. I think you start down on the south coast near Plymouth. What is it? Wembury? I don't know. There's a beach down in Plymouth where you start. And we'll be on it for a bit today, I think. It goes all the way up to the north coast, I think, near Linton, maybe Linton or Lynmouth. Allotments, Drewsteignton allotments. That looks kind of dark and spooky, but it's so cool that we get to go up. If there's no cars coming up this, you have to climb, you literally have to climb it. Oh, that's kind of epic. It's becoming overgrown, right? I had to climb that. Public footpath. And you enter into this grand meadow. Okay, let's have a look on the map then. We actually come out further down the road, down there. So here we are, if you can make that out. I don't know if GoPro's doing it well. 2 Moors Way down there to Fingal Bridge. We're going to take this one between 2 watery ponds, down a hillside, around the back of the watery pond, joining a road, go up the road, rejoin, come through around a quarry, lots of zigzags, back to this road. That's one of 2 circuits, and when we reach the end of the circuit we'll see how much time we have left. And the grass is kind of overgrown here. Oh, and you can see the church. Don't know if that's part of it or probably not. This animal feeder. Not seeing any animals in the field today. Now it's hard to read this on such a tiny map, which is what happens when you bring the giant paper maps, the official ones from Ordnance Survey, but it kind of looks like the footpath curves to the left. I don't know if we go through here first though, because this doesn't look like it's on the map, so it could be that way. What does this say? Please shut the gate. That doesn't sound like private to me. Here we go. They signposted it. Thanks fuck for that. Oh, hello. Interesting. Overgrowing down here. Needs some maintenance. Right, okay, now I think we skirt alongside the edge of this field. And there's one lake to the right of us, which we won't be able to see, because look at this hedge. There appears to be, might be a tor on that hill. There might be a tor on that hill. I'll tell you what that is from the editing room if I can find out if that's a tor or not, or if it's a bunch of odd shaped trees. Wow, we're quite high up. What the hell? Big valleys dipping down there. I like the yellowy field back there. I don't think that lake's visible. I had a little look over the rim here, but I can't see anything. Lots of crows about today. Maybe I'm under a rookery or something. Doesn't seem to be any footpath posts here, but I think we might be going slightly to the right according to the map, so we might end up in that field corner where there seems to be what looks kind of like a gate with a white poster on it. Oh, look at this valley, this steep walled valley. Let's look at the contours. Yeah, we are going to the right of a hill, down into a valley, and then alongside a road, and then joining the road. It looks like they've made a little kind of weavy path through the long grass. I don't know how do they maintain that? Do they just go through and stamp it every few days, or do they put weed killer down on the grass? Or grass killer, whatever that is. I love that triangle polygon field out there. It was nice when the sun was on it. Oh, here's the sun on it. It's lit up again. Yeah. Good thing about these mixtures of like rainy sunny days, or when the clouds are threatening, is the land gets patterned by shadow in a patchwork. Alright, we might face a problem here, because the white panel that is on the gate says, like, it looks like danger steep drop, or maybe it's like danger deep water, and there's loads of metal things here, but the arrow's pointing to the right, so I think we might still be able to get through. Fingers crossed. Danger deep water. Okay, where? We might be between the two reservoirs, so we're going to the right. Oh, I want to be careful what I'm touching down there. Barbed wire and thorns. Thank you, bramble. That might be, so the other reservoir might be there. I think that's what they're cordoning off. They don't want kids to walk to the reservoir. So I think we're taking this little right hand kink here around the back of the second reservoir. It's kind of sad we don't get to see either of them, but hey. This is cute. Oh, little weird sloping path in the valley. This is a bit dodgy actually. I hope it doesn't fall away. All these little leafy plants here. I think we have some of these in our garden. Steep down there. Well, this is rather steep, which means I'll be coming up a steep thing to get back to where we were. Ooh, that's steep. I wouldn't want to come down here when it's raining. Oh, okay, looking at what I'm looking at, the road is right down far below us. That is one hell of a steep contour. I would not really want to bring elderly people on this hike, especially because there's leaves all over this and like semi-wet soil. It's not very grippy at all. Alright, let's try and work our way down it as if we're doing a Dartmoor hillside to find a minotaur or something. And there's stuff like this in here. Oh, don't want that. Look how high we are. Ooh. I'm already slipping over these things. Look, just that set me off. That set me rolling almost. Oh. Okay, that's a hazardous stretch. Do I have to go down there? Hold on. Can I get through here? This is a bit of a mess. Maybe I have to go where those weird planks were. This is like a nettle jungle, dude. It did say I had to go on the road at some point. Is this a track ending though, or what's going on there? It looked precarious going down that other bit. Let's just have a quick look over here, if we're not meant to be going here. Or can we get further? I just brushed a nettle with my hand, that's not good. It still resembles a track a little bit. I'd rather go on this than go down that steep thing that looked like a water runoff thing. Channel. But only if it gets me to the road. What a weird, treacherous little path here. Any of the villagers of Drewsteignton want to come out here with like a strimmer? Like a battery strimmer and just, Jesus, get rid of some of this dip there. Come on, the road's right there, connect me to the road. Kind of want to get off this treacherous stuff. Why are we going up? No. Are we going up and then down, or are we just going up? Where are we going right now? Actually, would we bump into the other track if we kept going here? I don't know. Wow, there's a cool ruin over there. A ruined barn. All the cows are outside it. Okay, the way down is not ideal, but I think we're almost at the point of joining the road. Just have to get down this broken soil. Oh, someone's put a bit of wood in. That's good. You can step on that. The rest of it's a mess. Okay. Whew. That was a messy path. I really hope we don't bump into cows now, because we'll have to do that again. So that was called Blackaller Quarry, apparently. And now we gotta go down the road a bit and then back up what I assume is going to be a steep hill around the quarry to the rear. Whoop. I don't know if this is like a working quarry or something actually. Street linear parking, no entry, CCTV, no oil smoke. I don't know. It might actually be a working quarry. It looks semi-abandoned, but secure, like it's working. There's some semi-big hills over there. I'm sort of expectant that there'll be a way through around here somewhere. Not there. It should be just round the bend here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's slightly longer than I thought, but see how well maintained and signposted this one is. It's got a gate, I can't remember, just called a 2-in-1 agricultural gate. Max was making it out that had a special name, but that's the only name you could find for it. Blackaller Quarry again, I guess that might be the name of this walk. Go slightly to the left. Oh, through there we got some moose. We got some moose through there. Hello. Hello, cow. So I think we're not actually going into a cow field from what the map tells me of this footpath. We've got a wall along our right for a bit and then a double wall either side of us, and we're zigzagging to the road. Okay, will we see some more of the quarry? Not really, just a jeep in a car parking lot. I guess here's a steep bit maybe. Still nothing quarry-ish through there. Oh, they've got a dirt track. Maybe the quarry's higher up or something. Anything in there? Just a big cratery pit. Bit bushy again. There's that tall hill in the backdrop again, lit by sun. Oh, wow, actually, didn't notice that. Old ruined building, just down there. I don't even have my little cam. Guys, I should tell you about my little cam. My big cam still works for the most part, but it's heavy, you all know that. My little cam I've been bringing out, can't get it right, but it's a Sony blah 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 Mark. I want to say 1000 or 100, I don't know if it's the 1000 or the 100. It's got a very similar name to my big cam. Anyway, everything about it is breaking. The LCD snapped off ages ago, and today the viewfinder went black and stopped working. So no LCD, no viewfinder. The viewfinder isn't optical, it's digital. It portrays a little screen in your eyeball. That's the problem with digital viewfinders, is when they break you just can't see what pictures you're taking. So I'm just firing blind on it, and it's like, it still works in terms of taking photos and videos. It won't auto delete the videos when I've captured them though. So the onboard hard drive is just clogging up with old duplicates of videos that it refuses to delete when I've got them. And yeah, so I can use it in a sort of a way, but not really. So that reduces me down to this camera, my big camera, my phone. And at the moment, well, cameras aren't cheap, and I need to save money at the moment. I need to do more money saving, especially as I paid for maintenance on the car and stuff. So at some point I'll get a replacement camera for that, some sort of miniature ultra zoom. But for now, you're gonna see even less zooms on these walks. But just, you know, it's okay, guys. You're still seeing things. Oh my god, this is muddy and nettly in here. It's still wet, horrible mud. This is land of the nettles. The nettles want to take over this land. These trees are peculiar. They've got like autumn leaves attached to them all down the trunk. Not their actual leaves, which are fresh and green. And it's a different kind of leaf. I think it's ivy that has crawled up the entire trunk on a vine. And then something happened and it's just died on the trunk after surrounding it. Look, it's on all of these. And what are these little black berry things hanging off it as well? Maybe it's something ivy produces that has like died. That's really interesting. And that must be part of the quarry. No entry. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're in a ruin. We are in some sort of ruin. Some sort of old chimney there, claimed by the ivy. And then this attracted my attention. There's like an arch. Oh wow, is it like a double chimney thing? It goes down to maybe a pipe. Maybe there's an underground mine and that is like what supplied the air. No, it doesn't go down. I mean, it might have been filled in or something, but kind of cool little alcove archway there. Interesting ruin house there. What are you? Oh, that was an interesting fly. It just flew away. Can't believe it, but it's actually getting warm. Beautiful green field through that gap. Oh, GoPro overexposes it. Oh, wait, are we going into it? That was not on the plan. I kind of hope we're not going into it. Let's hope this path goes to the left. I don't fancy climbing a very steep, long grass hill. Oh, good. I am climbing steeply though. Oh. Steep. What is this? We're not T-junctioning. Nope, private. Public footpath. Down the hill. Imagine coming at the public footpath from that direction. I suppose it's better in a way because you're not climbing something as steep as I just did. Oh, look at that monster. Even the beetles love the flowers. Oh, apparently we're nearly at the road, just two kinks. Actually one forward and then one left, and the road should be up here. So I guess it should be downhill when walking down the road into Drew again. What's this? I don't know this flower. Cool. Purple. Got weird barbs. They come from these leaves. Private to the right, Kiln Orchard. Private forward, unknown. Just a field. Big field though. And then I guess the road is down there. Oh, that's these. Great. I can see that Tor thing again. It's beyond the tractor. It does kind of look like a Tor, but a bit to the left of it kind of looks like a tree. Horsley Cottage with an owl. With an owl! There's some cows in that field, and here's the road, which might have a car on it, so I might have to wait. Oh, wow, road walking, my favourite. Right, my dudes, so it's 4:30. I was aiming to leave by 5, so I think that little circuit we did, or will have done by the time we reach the end of it, has taken up too much time for me to do the other circuit around Drewsteignton, so we won't be able to do that today. Probably do it another day though, especially now I know how to get here. But yeah, there are other footpaths. It will be fun to connect Drewsteignton to Crockenwell, or do a ring from Crockenwell back to itself, which is the next village along. We paused at that on the way to, where were we going? Tiverton, I think? Oh look, a buried bench. Not much of a view. I think they need to cut a little crescent in the hedge or something. There's a car passing. I was going to say, what's that? Looks like there's a big forest over there, a big forested hill. And now I remember we've walked some of that. That's around Fingal Bridge, Castle Drogo, Sharp Tor 7, is it? The big forested bit must be the other side of the valley. Car. Nice little gate here. Short gate, so you can look out over it. Oh, cowies. Hello cowies. Aren't you glad I don't have to walk through you? Yeah, there's like a bump there, kind of like a hilltop. I think we must have walked along that to get down into the Fingalbridge Valley. And then when you're at Fingalbridge looking up, you see that big hill, and it's like Prescombe Castle / fort. And it's a private hill, and it's so annoying because it looks so good. I want to climb it, but you can't climb it, and so I won't. And there's like an old medieval fort on top, and there seems to be like a tor further down its length, and it just looks great from Fingalbridge. And I guess we just went outside Drew for a moment there. And here we are, start of the track again. And this was fun. This is a fun entrance. Needs a little bit of care with the plants, but that's a fun entryway. So yeah, that was the end of this little hike exploring the village of Drewsteignton. I don't think we're in Dartmoor. What's this? Coronation lamp, 1902. Used to be a gas lamp, I guess. That was a little walk around Drewsteignton past Blackaller Quarry. Yeah, thank you for watching.
We'll find another way when we roll. We will unwind the day growing old. Know how to elevate using the pole. Hold it close with the pianos brushing up against the wall. And we'll still find something to say. I got half of mine, do what you're gonna do. Still find something to say. Give me half your time to show you something new. Still find something to say. I will always be there supporting you. Still find something to say. I will love the day. My turn to incorporate. Now I'm so old. So I can change the world as a whole. Money's a tool I use, dig my soul. As I speak the truth, and it goes to show that we still will find a way. I love half the way that the water flows. Still find something to say. Be the moth inside and round the fire glows. Still find something to say. Open half your brain, see the interchange. Still find something to say. Now we know the way. It's a maze I don't navigate. I'm amazed as I move and sway. I gravitationally convey some thoughts and feelings, and your words just may make sense of meaning, and we'll seize the day. Yeah. And we still will find a way, 'cause we're building hope up in front of you. Still find something to say. It's your time, so stand up and speak the truth. Still find something to say. There may be some obstacles in front of you. Still find something to say. Now your mind's awake.